What up, though? Welcome to my channel. Public service announcement. I ain't make this video to start nothing, and I ain't start scratching the surface on this situation to create another bad situation. I did it to create closure. I did it for understanding for myself. I did it because some of the things I'm hearing just don't make sense. Everything not adding up. I also did it because on my YouTube page, I may have accused somebody of something that they may have not had nothing to do with, and that ain't cool. At the same time, not having something to do with an act doesn't mean you didn't play a role in creating an atmosphere for said act to happen. With that being said, y'all check it out, like, share, subscribe.
Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like hold up a minute every time.
What up, though, y'all? How you living? Man, so look, I threw the Loke song for this one. Dog, so I gotta clear somebody's name. You know, in my life, I've been accused of things that I didn't do. But then some of the things that I really did do made it look like what I was being accused of was possible that I did it. Might even made me look like I did it because I actually done things maybe close or similar or maybe leading up to, you know, like. So on the internet, what's been going on lately is the whole Nipsey Hussle thing. And everybody wants to know what happened to Nipsey Hussle and why it happened and so on and so forth. And with Wack 100 and Big U beefing, been a whole lot of back and forth. It's been a whole lot of misinformation. It's also been a whole lot of bullshit. You smell me? So, now what happened to Nipsey Hussle really bothered me because I'm in his age group, and outside of the gang shit, I would have to say I was more like Big Sam. I followed them same rules, codes, ethics, and understandings as an individual. And in my mind and in my teachings, I was taught to believe that if I handled things and carried it a certain way, once I made it to a certain point and I had accomplished certain goals, then I would be afforded a certain type of respectability. And seeing how the hopscotch game that you have to play to even get to that point is so, it's like nailing jello to the wall. You don't see too many guys that make it because like, oh, he snitched. Oh, he left the hood. Oh, his parents gave him some money. Oh, it's always something to discredit you. There was nothing you could say about Nip to discredit the man. So, seeing that made me dig deep and know like, it do pay off. It will pay. And then the scene cut down like that bothered the fuck out of me, bro. Bothered me. And then to hear it be brought back up in a manner of which of disrespect to Nipsey really bothered me. So for the past little bit, I've been doing my research. Shout out to J Man. I've been doing my homework. I've been eating my whoops too. And what I've come to find out is Big U ain't had nothing to do with Nipsey getting killed. I talked to Eric Holder himself. I'm about to show you some proof that I talked to the nigga himself. And now that don't absolve Big U out of what he being accused of with some of this strong arm tactics, which is what made it so easily to believe that he might have had something to do with Nipsey. Now that ain't saying that Big U wasn't being a player hater in some cases when it came to Nipsey, but he didn't have nothing to do with that. You know, while making this video and while doing some of this research, I just had to throw this in there. I realized, like, outside of California, the way some of y'all black people treat each other, we look at it as player hating. I know it might be gang politics, it might be being in the gang, but we kind of look at that shit as crab in a bucket, leech behavior. Now, that's not necessarily trying to disrespect nobody or nothing like that, but then y'all behavior kind of comes off as disrespectful to the other black people in America, because it's certain things we do to each other no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like in Detroit, right? Two black people would kill each other, right? But a black person here ain't gonna stand there while you partner up with a white person to kill a black person. A black person here, I might exploit you, but I'm not gonna stand here and help this white dude exploit you. Y'all do a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? I might rob you, but I'm not gonna extort you, dog. I may not like you, but I ain't gonna try and block you doing better for yourself. And to be honest, it seems like it's okay to do a lot of that in California. At least Southern California. I specified all you Northern Californians because they be on my ass. Like, that's a Southern California thing. And I guess they got a point. And we out.
Now, as you see, he say Big U is too old to be bringing up in this situation. You also see it's a big difference in between being Shitty G and Shitty Cuz. He goes on to explain his level of gangsterism and his specific set within the gang. Oh yeah, he went in. And then I asked him what was going on out there. He say too much.
And as you can see from the message that, you know, you gotta decode the gang talk and the posturing. Basically what he's saying is Big U too old to even have any say-so in what they doing. And then something else he went on to point out to me is his name is Shitty G. Bricc Baby, he called Bricc Baby an affiliate. Bricc Baby can't call no dogs on him. He's not his big homie. And it's a difference between the bigs and the littles, the lokes, cousins, and the G's. From my understanding, it means something if you got a loke on the end of your name. It means something, it's different if you got a G on the end of your name. And it means something different if you got cuz on the end of your name. Shitty G, I'm thinking that G mean going. Cause just in the way he typed the shit was too hardcore. I don't know what the fuck to say about it. But he specified that, and he's offended by Bricc Baby's claims. Bricc Baby's not his big homie. He wanted that clear. He also wanted it to be clear that nobody could tell him he could or could not be in that neighborhood because he is alumni. And his threat level, he's threat level number 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. The sad thing about this is we get ourselves involved in stuff not realizing the ramifications. Did Nipsey need the gang to get to where he was going? Maybe. Or maybe he just felt that way. We gotta watch what we get involved in, man. And then once you involved, once you a soldier in that uniform, you got to know as a legislator in the Navy, you can't run up on a ship commander in the manner of which they may deem disrespectful, even if they subordinate to you. They willing to go to the Bricc for 100 years about their respect. And as much as I love Nip, as much as I respect Nip, as much as I appreciate Nip, I can't look past that fact. I wish this shit didn't happen to him, but we all understand the streets. And I've been a man accused of things I did not do. And I've even talked shit about Big U a little bit on this channel because I thought it just looked like that. It did just look like that, but that ain't the case. And that ain't to say it ain't his fault that it looked like that. Certain things that was said, certain things that was did, certain actions. Sitting next to Whack 100 talking shit about Nip right after Nip died. All kind of little things. The robbery of Gilly, but y'all still friends. It's several. The lying about pressing DJ Khaled really made it look like y'all was on some lying ass shit. But according to Shitty G, that is, Big U's too old to call that dog. Period. And we owe. Now, he wasn't clear, but he claimed, no, you know what? We'll save all that other information because a lot of y'all making a lot of money on this internet spreading lies, man, and that shit kind of fucked up. Y'all fucking up people's names. Y'all fucking up people's credibility. Y'all just fucking up. But I mean, I guess you getting money off of it, so I ain't gonna hate on that, but we ain't doing that over here, and we out.